Welcome to Obstinate Persistence, Masters Design Studio, Semester 2, 2021, and Face to Face. I'm Andre Bernice, Director of Simula, a multidisciplinary architecture practice working across architecture, urbanism, computation, media, and environmentalism. This is the second edition of the studio run at MSD. As with last semester, the studio will start with this quote. Architecture is a strange mixture of obstinate persistence and constant flux. Some elements have barely changed in the last 3,000 to 5,000 years. Others were reinvented last week. But in architecture, the appearance of a new element is rare. Most inventions are reinventions. So through the investigative study of lost architectural elements, energy systems, and infrastructures, and their embedded histories, students will research and develop designs for a series of discrete, reinvented architectural elements. Windows, doors, stairs, balconies will all be repurposed as forms of energy production and waste management. Obstinate Persistence will speculate on architecture's place within our current energy paradigm. Concerned with how architecture is powered, beginning on the premise that large-scale power plants have failed to deliver energy without causing great harm to the environment, and that architecture, for the most part, has been silent on the matter. There is an interest in the term carbon form, as defined in log issue 47, one that understands our modern urban environment as one entirely made from fossil fuels, a form of carbon modernity. Projects will explore discrete, reinvented architectural elements, repurposed as distributed forms of energy production and waste management, reclaiming the domain surrendered by architects to other specialist disciplines. The studio challenges our reliance on ubiquitous systems that service our buildings, exploring the reciprocity between energy and built form, seeing the history of architecture as one of energy use. Three paradigms of energy capture define human history: foraging, agriculture, and carbon-intensive fossil fuels. To supplant the current energy paradigm, the proposition becomes an ecology of production and utility, exploring novel, distributed forms of energy as an alternate to large-scale centralized power generation. Projects will reconcile the relationship between these infrastructures and architecture with a consideration to their utility, context, and the social and cultural systems that surround them. The architectural project becomes a complex collage of the archaic and the current, of the standard and the unique, through the development of discrete, reinvented elements conceived within continuous energy systems. The first half of the semester will be research-based tasks and exercises, some completed in groups and others individually. Mapping will be done through artifact or implosion analysis to unpack all of the data, logics, histories, and economies that converge on any particular architectural element. In the second half of the semester, students will develop individual projects on a series of sites within the northern reaches of Melbourne CBD. Rethinking the context of the office, speculating on how this building type might work within the network of decentralized power generation and energy exchange. Particular emphasis will be placed on the role of representation and the image, an architect's key device to convey complex ideas and concerns. This is some of the examples of the work from last semester. Classes will be run on Monday evenings and Thursday mornings, face-to-face. There will be some site visits in the first half of the semester, and guest lectures focusing on the technical aspect of the studio, and others focusing on representational techniques. Look forward to seeing you all in week 1.